If we move into the center, this is a nice center armrest with a couple cup holders, storage space, and, well, a small storage space right here. Why is this so small? You say, why isn't this such a bigger compartment? Well, that's because this is actually a seat. Look at that. When's the last time we had 3 people sitting in the front seat? A bench seat.
This truck doesn't try to impress you with mood lighting or massaging seats or a screen the size of a drive-in movie theater. This is the 2026 Ram 1500 Express Crew Cab. It's a pickup truck that proudly says, I'm here to work, and maybe haul a few of your friends. Let's take a look. Ram 1500 Express is the entry-level Ram, and that's not an insult, that's the point. This is a crew cab with full-size doors and seating for 6 passengers thanks to the front bench seat. Yes, 6 adults can fit in this truck. No one has to sit sideways in the bed, legally. This truck is aimed at buyers who want a real truck, not a luxury lounge that occasionally hauls plywood. Under the hood, you get Ram's proven 3.6-liter V6 paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. It's smooth, reliable, and strong enough for daily driving, job site duty, and Home Depot runs that somehow cost $400 every single time you go.
All right, we're inside the 2026 Ram 1500 Express 4x2. So this is the base level Ram. You want a truck, but you want to spend a lot for all the frills, the fancy stuff. This is what you want. This is the base level Ram. Starts just over $40,000, and it's still well appointed. It's got a nice gauge cluster in the front, which actually has many gauges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gauges that give you oil pressure and water temperature and all kinds of information, plus a little digital screen right in the front there that gives you information. You move over, you've got a small screen that has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as I have on here. It also has some app features that you can load up. You've got the possibility for Sirius XM radio, but nothing too fancy, nothing too outrageous. A small screen. Some of those Rams these days have really large screens. This is your basic small diagonal screen. Up here you've got storage space for perhaps sunglasses or maps. You got a charger port up there. We don't have a digital mirror, we just got a regular day-night mirror. And as we move down, we have gauges. These are as basic as you can get. You got fan gauge, you got the temperature gauge, and then you got the modes, which direction the air is going. Nothing fancy. It doesn't even have automatics where you would set auto climate control. It doesn't even have that. That's how basic this Ram 1500 is. Again, if that's what you want, that's what you get. You've got a dial shifter here, park, reverse, neutral, drive right there. You got the start stop button here, and down here is the automatic start stop. Turns the engine off when you come to a stop and then starts it up when you let your foot off the brake. I actually haven't been too distracted by that start stop, so I have not used that feature, but if you want to override it, you press that button and it'll stay running. It will not turn off and then turn back on. As we move over here, we got some more buttons. These are basically for the traction control and the parking front and rear warnings, which is nice to have. And then if you're going to tow, that's your button there to help with the tow and hauling. There is no wireless phone charger that we've become used to now in these fancy new cars, right? This is probably the place that it would go, but it is a place to store your phone. You've got some maybe coin holders here, and then this goes in, so it's out of your way, out of sight, out of mind. If we move into the center, this is a nice center armrest with a couple cup holders, storage space, and, well, a small storage space right here. Why is this so small? You say, why isn't this such a bigger compartment? Well, that's because this is actually a seat. Look at that. When's the last time we had 3 people sitting in the front seat, a bench seat? So in fact, this has seating for 6 people. 6 people. I've had some big SUVs that didn't even have room for more than 4 people. Lots of room in that rear seat and storage under that rear seat. So you've got 3 in the back and 3 in the front if you want it, along with some storage trays down here, cup holders. So you still have space to put things in addition to this pop-out tray. So that's kind of nice. I like the fact that we can have 6 people in this truck, this Ram 1500. While there's a lot of fancy high-tech things that are missing in this Ram 1500, it's still a Ram. It's still a truck, and it's still very work-worthy. This will give you what you want in a heavy-duty Ram 1500 pickup truck without all those fancy frills that add confusion, add cost, and just you don't need maybe. You want a basic Ram truck? This is the one. That's the interior look at the Ram 1500.
Is it a tire shredding monster? No. Is it perfectly fine for commuting and towing and hauling? Yes, absolutely. Fuel economy is respectable for a full-size truck, especially one that doesn't pretend it's a sports car. Visually, the Express keeps things simple. You get blacked out trim, clean lines, and a design that says, I don't need chrome to prove anything. This is the kind of truck that looks good dirty. Honestly, it might even look better dirty. Technology is present but not overwhelming. You've got the essentials: connectivity, safety basics, and controls that don't require a tutorial video. If you just want things to work, you'll appreciate this setup. The Ram 1500 Express is for people who actually use their truck. Buyers who don't want to pay extra for features they'll never touch. Anyone who misses when trucks were, well, trucks. This is a value-focused, honest pickup that doesn't apologize for being simple. The 2026 Ram 1500 Express Crew Cab proves that you don't need all the bells and whistles to have a solid, capable, good-looking truck. It seats 6, does truck things well, keeps costs down, and doesn't overcomplicate your life. And honestly, that's refreshing. If you like this review, please hit that like button and subscribe for more real-world vehicle reviews. And let me know, would you take this back to basics Ram, or are you holding out for the heated, cooled, massaging everything? See you in the next one. And thanks for watching Car Guy Drives.